Hello, everyone. Have a wonderful day. E-Learning Hub is signing on once again to give you another insightful video. Referencing enhances the paper's scientific credibility and makes it more beneficial to the reader. In today's academic writing, referencing has become the most significant part. It provides authenticity to students' research work as well as professors and academic researchers' scholarly work, in which they invest time, effort, and dedication. Through referencing, readers can locate the original sources of research work, allowing to access the information and comprehend the information or material in their own way. Moreover, referencing plays a role in preventing plagiarism. In today's video, we are going to work on the first element of referencing, which is the APA in-text citations 7th edition. And on the second element of referencing is the references list or bibliography, and that will be the part 2 of our video. Our source for today's video is the Purdue Online Writing Lab. What to expect in this video? You will be able to know the APA writing format and style in in-text citation 7th edition. We have the guidelines for the following: title of source within the paper, direct quotations, regular or short quotes, block or long quotes, paraphrasing, citation placement, modifying direct quotes, and authors. Before we go to the in-text citation, let's have first a little background on APA. APA stands for American Psychological Association. It has created a set of publication guidelines known as APA style. It provides rules for writing and publishing research materials. APA style sets standards of written communication concerning the organization of content, writing style, citing references, and preparing a manuscript for publication in certain disciplines. Moreover, APA styles describes rules for the preparation of manuscript for writers and students in the field of social sciences, business, and nursing. That is for the information on APA. What is in-text citation? In-text citation, or what we call internal citation, it identifies the source of information. It is used to give credit to the authors whose ideas or thoughts are used within the academic paper. Internal citations allow the reader to identify the source and find the borrowed information within it. All sources that are cited in the text must appear in the references list at the end of the paper. APA requires you to include the publication year because APA users are concerned with the update of the article. The more current, the better. In texts that are direct quotes should include the author's or author's name, the publication year, the page numbers, and it must be enclosed in quotation mark. Let's have now the guidelines in writing title of source within the paper in the absence of the author. If you refer to the title of a source within your paper, capitalize all words that are 4 letters long or greater within the title of a source. Exceptions apply to short words that are verbs, nouns, pronouns, adjectives, and adverbs. In writing the title of your source, write it in title case format and apply italic. For example, here, social media addiction. Another example, writing new media. New is an adjective, therefore capitalize the letter N. The third example, there is rainbow after the rain. Is a verb, so capitalize the letter I. When capitalizing titles, capitalize both words in a hyphenated compound word. Anti-intellectual pursuits. Anti-intellectual is hyphenated word, therefore capitalize both the beginning letter of anti and intellectual. Same as true with the natural born. Capitalize the first word after a dash or colon. Article the is the word after a colon, so capitalize the letter T. Italicize the titles of longer works such as books, edited collections, movies, television series, documentaries, or albums. Put quotation marks around the titles of shorter works such as journal articles, articles from edited collections, television series episodes, and song titles. This title is a television series episodes, therefore enclose it in open and closed double quotation mark. Same as true with the second title, it is a journal article title. Do not apply italic. That is the guidelines in writing the title in the absence of author. Let's have now the direct quotes. Direct quotes use the language of the original author word for word. Use quotation marks around all borrowed words, phrases, or sentences. Cite the author's name, date, and page number. When no author is available, use the document title if the piece is written by a random individual, or an organization name if the piece is presented by an organization. Progress through several stages of the disease are the borrowed words. Therefore, enclose it in quotation marks. Since there is no author available, the writer used an organization name. Then we have the publication year and the page number. There are two types of direct quotes, one of which is regular or short quotes. Regular quotes are used when quote is less than 40 words or approximately 3 lines of text. In this example, we have 20 borrowed words. Therefore, we can use the regular quotes, enclose it in quotation marks. The second type is the block or long quotes. Block quotes are used when quoting more than 40 words. Place direct quotations that are 40 words or longer in a freestanding block of typewritten lines and omit quotation marks. Start the quotation on a new line. Indent half inch from the left margin. Type the entire quotation on the new margin and indent the first line of any subsequent paragraph within the quotation, half inch from the new margin. In this citation, there are 40 borrowed words. Therefore, it is written in a freestanding block of typewritten lines and omitted quotation marks. Then we have now the paraphrasing. Paraphrasing is stating the original material in your own words. If you're paraphrasing an idea from another work, you only have to make reference to the author and year of publication in your in-text reference and may omit the page numbers. APA guidelines, however, do encourage including a page range for a summary or a paraphrase when it will help the reader find the information in a longer work. When it comes to citation placement, citations within a paraphrased information can be placed in the beginning of the sentence. Write first the author's name, then the year of publication. On the paraphrased information, you have an option not to include the page number. It could be in the middle of the sentence. Write your citation after the introductory sentence. Another placement can be at the end of the sentence. The citation will be placed inside the parentheses. We call this as parenthetical citation. Same as true on the citations within direct quotes. Citations can be placed also in the beginning of the sentence. However, when it comes to direct quotation, it is required to write the page number to show the exact location of the borrowed information, and this is placed at the end of the sentence. Another placement of citation can be in the middle of the sentence, after the introductory phrase, and the page number must be written at the end of the sentence. Another option is to place it at the end of the sentence. The author, year of publication, and page number are enclosed in parentheses. Direct quotes can be modified if you want to remove some information which is not related to your study or can add some text. When omitting an important information from the beginning or middle of a quote, use an ellipsis to indicate to where the information has been removed. When omitting words from the end of a quote, put the period at the end of the sentence followed by the ellipsis. When adding your own words to a quote, put the words in brackets. Let's have now the authors. APA style has series of important rules on using author's name as part of the author date system. This structure requires that in any in-text citation be accompanied by a corresponding reference list entry. In the in-text citation, provide the surname of the author but do not include suffixes such as junior. There are additional rules for citing indirect sources, electronic sources, and sources without page number. A work by one author. The citation can be written like this, depending on the preference of the writer. A work by two authors. Use the word "and" between the author's name within the text and use the ampersand in parentheses. A work by three or more authors. List only the first author's name followed by et al. In every citation, even the first, unless doing so would create ambiguity between different sources. This could be written within the text or it could be in parenthetical citation, depending on the placement preference by the writer. In et al., et should not be followed by a period. Only al should be followed by a period. If you are citing multiple works with similar groups of authors, and the shortened et al. Citation form of each source would be the same, you'll need to avoid ambiguity by writing out more names if you cited works with these authors. It could be written within the sentence or it could be in parenthetical citation. They would be cited in text as follows to avoid ambiguity. Since the first and second authors are the same and the third authors in the groups are different, write these three authors to avoid misconception before writing et al. This can be placed within the sentence or it can be placed in parenthetical citation. Multiple sources with same author. Cite the authors once. List the dates chronologically, earliest first, and separate with commas. Multiple authors, different sources. Different sources may be cited when referring to several studies on the same topic. List authors by last name in alphabetical order within the same parentheses. Separated names with semicolons. This citation contains multiple authors. We have Alberts, Peterson, and Smith. They are arranged in alphabetical order according to their last name, together with the publication year and separated with semicolons. If you cite multiple works by the same author in the same parenthetical citation, give the author's name only once and follow with dates. No date citation go first, then years, then impress citation. It means that your paper is now in the final stages of production. When no author is available, use document title if the piece is written by an individual, or an organization name if the piece is presented by an organization. Italicize titles of books and periodicals. Enclose titles or articles in chapters in quotation marks. And use title case format. When an electronic source lacks page numbers, you should try to include information that will help readers find the passage being cited. Use the heading or section name, an abbreviated heading or section name, a paragraph number, or a combination of these. More than one work by the same author. In this citation, the first work is a direct quote, copied exactly the information of the author, while the second work is a paraphrase. It is not enclosed in quotation marks. In this format, the year and page number are enclosed in parentheses. For 3 to 5 authors, list every author the first time you make the reference. Use and before the final author in the text, and an ampersand in parentheses. Authors with the same last name. To prevent confusion, use the initials of their first name together with their last names. In writing citation with the entire work, it can be written in a possessive case format. If the source is a video or film, cite as an in-text document using a release date. It can be written in a possessive case format by writing the writer's or director's name and the title of the film. If your source is a government publication, you write the name of the government and the publication year. Those are the in-text citation standard format and style. Always keep in mind that if you are working with your in-text citation, you work also with your references list in order to obtain all the necessary information and avoid wasting of time by going over again your sources. I will end this with a simple message from Lori Locke. Full information removes doubt and removes suspicion and creates authenticity and credibility. Once again, this is eLearning Hub, reaching you wherever you are. Just stay connected and be enlightened. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click also the notification bell for you to be notified for the upcoming videos.